Hello, and welcome to ICMK. I have been playing fighting games for over 30 years, from playing with friends and family going match after match in Street Fighter II and Mortal Kombat, to the early 2000s that felt like an isolation period from my perspective, at least until early 2006 with Dead or Alive 4, and playing that online on the Xbox 360. And now still playing to this day the modern fighters such as Mortal Kombat 1 and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Being in a small area that isn't relatively close by any real tournament scene, playing online has been such a blessing, despite what drawbacks it may have compared to playing live, but at least it beats not playing anyone at all. Anyways, because of this, the online experience greatly matters to me, and I want to address one trend in modern fighters that is putting a hamper on the overall online experience. So, before we continue, let's try to get to 100 likes and really get this message heard. Thank you. Now let's get into it. So let me ask you, do you like only playing with one character in a fighting game for the whole time of its life? Well, yeah, I know some people actually do, but I believe most would answer an astounding no to that question. And why would you? A big part of the fun of fighting games is playing around with different characters, learning their different strengths and weaknesses, their different styles of play, and so on. So, am I the only one that it really bothers that seemingly every fighting game now character locks you in before even searching for a match online? Sometimes this is only for ranked, and sometimes it is all around, ranked or casual. And I hate it. I absolutely hate not being able to character switch after a loss, especially in ranked. Do they character lock you in tournaments? No, not the loser. I'm sure you already know, but for those that don't, it is standard in a tournament set that the loser of match can switch characters, but the winner may not. This allows players to make total adjustments between matches, leaving no room for such excuses like "I had a bad matchup" for those that lose. So why are developers forcing no character switch on the players for online, especially in ranked? There is one, and only one benefit to choosing your character and being locked in before you even start to search for a match. That one benefit is ever so slightly less time to get the actual matches started. I'm sorry, but I don't think literally anyone cares about going to a character select screen first and the small amount of time takes to go from there, pick a stage, and get the fight started. So we get one benefit that no one really cares about, and we're giving up what exactly? First off, without going to a select screen, there is no counter picking at all. Some may think that is a good thing, but I think that is a bad thing. There is nothing wrong with counter picking. Someone that doesn't want to be counter picked then in turn doesn't care about fighting their opponent at their best. If someone feels more comfortable using character C over character B to fight against character A, then that player should be allowed to use character C, instead of being stuck using character B because they had to choose a character before even searching for a match. Also, there is options to give players to help not be counter-picked on a select screen, such as hidden selection like in Mortal Kombat 11. But taking out counter-picking isn't the only negative. As already mentioned, we cannot make adjustments mid-set by selecting a whole different character, which there is many reasons why a player may want to swap characters in such a situation. It is something that is standard in tournaments, yet the ability to switch characters mid-set has been taken from us. This limits players' abilities in what kind of adjustments they can make. So many times these days I find myself on a losing end of a match, just knowing that I'd fare much better if I were playing my other character, but unable to switch to them. So then if I lose again and lose the whole set, I feel semi-robbed because I wasn't allowed to try my actual best. But that isn't the worst issue that not allowing character switching causes. So, what is the actual worst thing about not allowing character switching? Well, because we are forced to pick our character before even searching for a match, and then we are locked into using them for the whole set, even off of a loss. This type of design actually discourages learning and using multiple characters. It encourages players to pick a character and stick with that character forever, which is something that it seems like more and more players are doing nowadays. Without the ability to switch characters and play matchups how we choose to on the fly, players are less inclined to learn more than one character ever, with maybe DLC characters being an exception for a short time after they are first released. Without the freedom to play matchups as we want and switch at appropriate times, most players will only stick with their one main for their duration of playing said game, and that duration is probably shorter than it would have been, because truth is, in general, people get bored faster with the same thing over and not having enough variety. Now yes, counter-argument would be that players can learn a different character at any time, but that isn't really how things go, and the fact remains that the design of choosing your character before even searching for a match, and being locked into that character for the full set, does discourage learning and playing more than one character for the life of the game. I'm going to leave it there for now, and I look forward to hearing some feedback from you regarding this subject. Please leave a like and let's hit the 100 goal. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you and have a great day.